Okay, people, so today I am going to be making a ultra cigar pen. It's a gold with chrome. The tip of the pen, that's that back clip, and then here's those other two pieces or three pieces, and then there's these other pieces. I don't know I'm gonna try and pronounce it. It's a A10. It's a yuck. I got a 10, but Yucatan rosewood. This is the type of wood that it is. And yeah, so it's like more of a natural wood, like dark color. And these are all the parts for it. It doesn't look like too much. Once I get it all open and everything, it looks like a lot. Okay, so I got the piece of wood here, and now I'm going to mark the pieces. Both of these pieces are the brass tubes are both the same size, like in I think yeah. And this one's a little bit bigger than this one, as you can tell. So let's mark it down on our wood. So what I do usually is I leave a little bit of space on the back, and then with my Sharpie I mark it in the front. You don't want to leave too much space on them. Okay, so I mark the first piece, and now for the second piece. So right there, it's right here. So I got both pieces marked and ready to go. So now what I do is I grab like a straight edge. This is my wax. I just use this, Mark the straight edge on there. Alright, so now I got it. It's not too pretty, but it's something. I got it all marked out, and now time to cut it. And what sucks for me is I don't have a bandsaw, so when I cut it, I just use this and just go at it. But yeah. Okay, so I got both pieces of the wood cuts, the Yucatan wood. It's kind of crooked, but it doesn't really matter. That's why I cut a little bit more than what I need purposely, so if that happens, it won't really matter. Okay, so the bit that I will be using for these is real sharp. It's a 10mm drill bit. So yeah. So now I have to open this thing right here. With these drill bits, you have to be real careful because they make them like really sharp. Like if you get your finger stuck on the end of that, you might lose it. So what you do is you grab your Sharpie. Grab your Sharpie and mark an X on it, right? So you want to do it right there. Usually when you do this, you want to grab, where's my other piece? So you usually want to do this, and you want to like use a straight edge on both sides, but I'm lazy right now and I don't feel like doing it. So you could just eyeball it. So it's not that good, but it still works. You don't need to be like super precise and all that fun stuff. So yeah, you did it. Ow, 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 ow. You put it in the vise and you start drilling. Okay, so I got both holes drilled out, as you can see. They're both good to go. Now I have both of these pieces, and they're ready to go. So all I have to do is sand the tubes down, and then I'm gonna glue them. So you sandwich it and just twist it. And that one's good. No, this one's good. And that one's good. Now let me just grab the glue. Okay, so when you're doing this, you don't want to get mixed up with your pieces. So this one goes here and that one goes there. Okay, so now put the glue. Put a good amount on there. And when I put these pieces, I just twist them and then I grab the other one and put it. So when you're gluing them, you don't want to wait too long, because you'll wait a little longer, like just so you could get it in there, and it'll get stuck. So like, say if you put it in there, it'll get stuck about like here, and then it won't work. So you'd have to like cut that off and redo like the whole pin, and it sucks. I've done it a few times before. It's just like really. So then you grab this, twist it again, grab this side, tap it in a little bit. And there you go, you got them both glued in and ready to go. So I'm gonna let these sit for about 5 minutes, and then I'll be back to clean them up and do what I gotta do. Okay, so it's already been like 5-10 minutes later. So gotta remove the 10mm drill bits. Now I'm going to be using the, I don't know what it's called, the pin reamer and the mill point for the pin. So this is to clean the inside of that. You unscrew this little screw right here. It's a little Allen wrench, and then you align that little flat side to where the screw's gonna be at. So drop it down right about there, and you tighten it. And this one's compatible with all the bigger size, yeah, bigger size drill bit, like the bits that you use for this. So you get it on there. Broke my foot right there. Okay. Okay, so I don't know why I said it in like a country accent. That was weird. So now I do this. So I put this there, tighten it down. So that's good to go. So that's done. Now you gotta turn it to the other side and do it. Sometimes when you're doing this, you can't really see, so it's kind of hard to do. So that one's good. Got that side. Now for this one, Sorry if the camera's vibrating or like shaking. It's because with the drill press it vibrates and it like, yeah. So now I'll turn to the other side and get this side done as well. Alright, so I got both sides drilled and ready to go. And now we're gonna put them on the lathe. Okay, so on these bushings, I don't know if you can tell, but they're all different sizes, as you can see. And that's really important compared to like slimline. So these are from the slimline bushings, right? And these are all like equal. Well, not really, because they've been cut into and stuff. But these are like all like literally different sizes, and if you have them wrong, then you can mess the pen up. So you have to be real precise on every little thing that you do. So what I did was I marked it with a Sharpie on the back, a little black, so that's one. And then here's two. Hold on, before I do that, take this. It's two. I'm gonna have to take off another one. This one is three. There's three little marks. And then here's four. And now slide it onto there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take off another one of those bushings. Okay, so now I have it set to what it is supposed to look like. So anytime you do one of these, you have to be extremely precise on every little thing that you do, because if you mess this up, then it's no good. Or if you do different thicknesses and you don't have the right size for the pen, then that's no bueno. So now I'm gonna clean. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean the sides up. So these two pieces right here. So I'm gonna clean this up a little bit back here, right here, and I'm gonna make it flush to this piece, and same here and there. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I have the pen where the ink is gonna go and everything, and then the spring. Then I have the cap, the back piece, and that. And then this empty spot is where the wood is going to go, and then that ring, this, and then that back piece, and the other piece of wood, and that's and tip of the pen. So this is all the hardware that it comes with. So it has all these pieces, and then after I'm done turning the wood, then I'm gonna put it together and assemble all these things that it comes with. Okay, so putting some of my secret ingredient that brings out the wood. So now I'm going to take it off the lathe. So this is one of, like, from a jacket, and I cut the sleeve off, and I just use it to place the wood on there so that it doesn't get scratched. I just drop that. Put the rest of those in there. So now I'm going to move this somewhere and y'all can see how it's built. Okay, when you do this, it's very important. Make sure you have everything to what you need it to be, because if not, you get it mixed up and it's so annoying to take apart. So there's two different pieces. There's the longer piece and the shorter piece, as you can tell. Make sure that the longer piece is in the front. So it's gonna, this is the longer piece and shorter piece, because if you have it the other way, then it ruins the whole thing. You have to take the whole thing apart and redo it again. So I'm gonna be using a clamp or vise. So you get these flush on there all the way down. So that's done. Now this back piece, you want it flush. Sorry, my nail's dirty. So this piece down, all the way flush. So there you go. You want it flush to there. Now you're gonna grab the tip of the pin and screw it on there. So this is the front half of the pin. Now you grab your ink cartridge and put it in the spring. Put this here. Now you grab this back piece, screw it on. So this one, it locks in place. Twist it and it locks. So now you have these two pieces. This goes right there. You grab this piece and you're gonna make it flush. So there you go. So this one, this.